Hi and big welcome to the channel. I'm Gary and welcome back for me actually. I've had a break over the summer. I've not posted a video on YouTube. The reason being I moved house at the end of June, so I hope you like the new background behind me here. This is the first video I filmed in the new house. I've been really busy since we moved, so that's why I've not been here, but we're back. We're going to look at another Smith song. This is one that a lot of you were asking me to cover prior to my little break. It's Pretty Girls Make Graves. It's a great piece. I'm going to cover the lead parts on this guitar. There's also some good acoustic parts. So as always, we're going to zoom in, break those parts down. I'll show you how I play them. Tone-wise, we'll look at the different tones on the guitar. If you're new to the channel, then I'm really glad you found us, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, then please give me a like, subscribe to the channel. It's just going to help me to grow it. So tone-wise, as I always say with these Smith songs, there's no real secret to getting this tone, but we've got quite a nice clean jangly tone through the amplifier there. I've got some chorus, some delay, a little bit of compression. That's the kind of tone you're after on the electric guitar. For tuning, I'm in standard tuning for this one with a capo at the 2nd fret, and I'll be doing exactly the same on the acoustic guitar where we're going to start. So let's get going, let's zoom in, and we'll look at Pretty Girls Make Graves. Alright, there we go. So I've zoomed in nice and close now. Hopefully you can see everything. So yeah, as I say, standard tuning for this one. I'm just going to really quickly just strum through these chords. You might be playing on acoustic, so in which case it will give you just a feel for the track itself. And if you're playing on the electric guitar later, when we look at the lead parts and the riffs that go with it, it will help to put it all into context for you. So I'll just quickly play through a bit of this and then we'll break it down. It sounds like this. Okay, so just really quickly, simple chords. We've got A minor, strumming, giving it a bit of percussion really from this, and muting slightly with the palm of my hand. So it's a down strum from the A string, and then an up. I want to get that kind of groove going with it. Up to C, and then walking down to that B note on A2, then up to the C again, and then just to the root of a G chord. So okay, so simple stuff. Later on we get an F to a G, and it only does that a couple of times. So just to reference where those are, I'm just going to quickly breeze through that part now, and you'll see where this comes in. It only happens twice. So the song starts. I'll sing along with it. So, upon the sand, upon the bay, there is a quick and easy. So it comes in there. F to G. Upon the sand, upon the bay, there is a quick and easy way, you say, before you illustrate, I'd rather stay. And again, before I'm not the man you think I am. And then after that, it just carries on with the A minor, C, down to the B note and the G, until right at the end, when we say Pretty Girls Make Graves. So it will make sense if you listen to the record, but I'll just play through the whole thing. 1, 2. Upon the sand, upon the bay, there is a quick and easy way, you say, before you illustrate, I'd rather stay. I'm not the man you think I am, I'm not the man you think I am. I'm sorrow's native son, he will not strive for anyone. Pretty girls make graves. Okay, so we're in at the end. resolves there on the A minor. So those are the acoustic chords, that's what's going on behind it. And now I'm going to move to the electric guitar and we'll look at the main guitar part. And the part that Johnny plays live, actually, there's no acoustic when you watch this live. Right, there we go, I've got the Ricky now. So as I say, a nice jangly sound, tiny bit of gain on it, chorus compression, and a bit of delay. Standard tuning, we've got the capo at the 2nd fret. So over this A minor part that I've just looked at on the acoustic guitar, we get this riff going on. I'll play through it and then we'll break it down slowly. Okay, so it sounds quite intricate, but it's pretty easy to play really. I'm just on G7 on the guitar, or 5 from the capo, then an open B string, or open from the capo anyway, back to, I'll call them from the capo, so back to G5, and then I'm playing the 1st string at the 3rd fret from the capo, so very slowly. It's hard to call every single note out. I'm just going to play this really, really slowly. Okay. It's a bit counterintuitive. Like I've said this a few times on Johnny Marr's stuff, actually, with the open string. I sometimes keep wanting to fret that B string at the 3rd fret. And then we just slide that down to this sort of A minor position. Doesn't matter if you hear that slide down on G from 5 to 2. So there all I'm doing is picking upwards on B1 to an open B. Sorry, and then catching G2 as part of the A minor chord. And then open 1st string, B1, pull off, and then back to an open G string. So all together. Sometimes it just stays down there and repeats that A minor part. So you might just notice there I catch that open A string occasionally. It doesn't really matter, fills the sound out, you'll still be in tune, you don't need to do it. So that's what's going on during the verse, and then we'll look at this little break that comes in the middle. We'll look at that next. Okay, so coming out of the verse then. And then we get this. So it sounds great, proper Johnny Marr sound, that, isn't it? Proper Johnny Marr type riff. And all it is really is this B sus4. So I'm holding down A2 for the B root note there. Then just catching D and G strings at the 4th fret from the capo. Sometimes I just do it with the A string and the D string actually. I don't always hold the B down, you don't really need it. And then just plucking upwards on the open E and B strings, 1st and 2nd strings, so you get this. slide that down. Okay, so instead of being a B sus4, it becomes an A sus2, I think it is. It's just like an A chord, but with an open B string. Okay, so we're just moving down on the register there from B down to G. Now, I have heard Johnny just play this G chord and then that little riff maybe there on the A string. I think it might be like that on the Troy Tate version, but I think this one sounds better. It's what I've seen him play live. So again, coming down. So that's just a little noodling around on a G chord. So we're playing E3, A4 to an open D string, and then just take that down. So I'm just moving down to the B note there on the A string, so almost like the opposite of what I've just done. And then sliding up on the A string and resolving with that open D string. Like that. And then we play that again. We get this. It's a bit like sort of an F sharp minor chord, if you like, just holding down D and A strings, 4th fret from the capo, and G string, 2nd fret. Just sort of walking down the strings really from that A string. And the 2 open strings at the end. Just landing on an E major chord. So just playing around with this sus movement there with my little finger. Hammering on and off G2. Capturing the B string there. Bringing up my pinky there to B3. And at the end of the song, Johnny does a little bit. You go around again at that point to the next verse, back to. But at the end of the song, Johnny just stays on this. Takes that up the neck to this kind of Hendrixy chord, holding down A, G and B string at the 9th fret of the guitar, and with my first finger I've got the D string at the 8th fret, strumming it from the A string quite percussively. You get this quite discordant sounding chord. And then you just lift your pinky on and off that B string, and it's the same kind of, it's just really mirroring what we did down the neck. Sometimes he moves his pinky up to the 10th fret on the guitar from that. So the open B string. It's a nice little part, and I'll just show you the final section now. It's really, really nice part, I think. It's almost wasted as a little outro on a song. It could have been a riff in its own right, but we'll look at that next. Around the sort of E minor. Johnny does this, if you look at some of my other lessons, I can't think of all the songs he does it on now, but might be on That Joke Isn't Funny Anymore, but he does it on a few songs. This E minor, it's like an inversion. So I'm holding down A2, but also D4 from the kappa, from the open E string. The open G string in there. And then, so I'm just moving my fingers up there, so I'm holding kind of like a C root note really on the A string. D string, 4th fret from the kappa. Then I hold down B3, open 1st string, and then an open B at the end. I'll just play through it really slowly. It's probably easier than trying to explain every single note on that. So. Sometimes he plucks the arpeggio notes slightly differently, so instead of, he sometimes does it, and then up again. There you have it. Pretty girls make graves. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I did okay. I was a little bit rusty. I've not done one of these videos for a while. I've been busy since we moved house, building, hammering, bricks, slates, you name it. My hands are killing me. So I've done my best to get another video posted before I left it too long. And I'm going to try and do another one after this if I get a chance. So it's great to be back. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, then I hope you've liked it, and if you have, then please let me know what you think. Subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, enjoy your guitar playing, and I'll see you very soon.